Now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble!
Pressure bust pipes. After a 19-month brief retirement, Brandon Bam Bam Rios returned tonight on PBC on Fox Sports 1 to stop the tough and rugged Aaron Herrera in 7 rounds. The fight was very good. It turned into a slugfest very quickly. And it was very interesting to see what improvements would Brandon Rios make under his new trainer. He's no longer being trained by Robbie Garcia. They still have a great relationship. They still consider each other family. But, Robert Garcia's love for Brandon Rios outweighed, Brandon Rios wanting to fight. And he'd rather him not fight at all, or if you're gonna fight, you're not gonna fight on my watch. So they parted ways. And he linked up with Ricky Fuentes, I think that's his last name. And early in the fight, Brandon Rios looked faster than Herrera. He was killing him with uppercuts, left hooks, right hands. I mean, he displayed everything offensively that you would want to see from an offensive type fighter. He applied pressure, and Brandon Rios has always been one of the best inside fighters in the game. He's a big boy. He's very physically strong, has good punching power. He was ripping left hooks, right hands to the body. He kept walking down Herrera, who did a great job of, firing back, getting the respect of Rios. He hit him with some head spinning punches, hit him with some left hooks, some right hands. He went to the body himself in this fight. And like I said, it turned into a phone booth type fight. And Rios displayed early on, briefly in the second and third round, some good upper body movement. He was slipping some of Herrera's shots, making him pay. Like I said, he made him pay repeatedly with with that right uppercut. And then he would throw that left hook. And when he threw that left hook, it would just stop Herrera in his tracks. In moments, I thought that early in that fight that he would stop him with that punch, because that's the power that he had and the power that was being laid to Herrera's face. It just seemed like he was going to stop him because Herrera wasn't reacting well. Like, it would stop him in his tracks. But Herrera showed to be very resilient, very tough, and gave a great effort. I mean, they were exchanging big shots. The crowd in California was excited. They got their money's worth, because they put on the show. Both guys were giving as good as they were taking. But Rios, being a big guy, a pressure fighter, one of the best pressure fighters in boxing, one of the best inside fighters in boxing, he just stuck to the game plan. He didn't use his jab as much as I would like him to see him use it. Could have, avoided some of those shots he took by, using the jab and setting up his offense a little better. But when you're a guy who is the naturally bigger guy, much more experience, and you possess that inside game and that power, it's kind of easy to abandon that game plan. But he was ripping shots to the body, and it finally paid off where he dropped and stopped Herrera in the 7th round. Herrera was counted out by the referee, and it was just a combination of pressure and body punching. That's the combination that did it. I'm pretty sure the shots up top took their effect too, but you can see rounds 5, 6, and 7 that Herrera was stepping back to take a deep breath, especially when he got hit to the body. It was just a brutal fight, man. He took a lot of punishment. He dished out his own amount as well, but that pressure, man, like I said, I can't, emphasize that more. That pressure and that body attack is what won Brandon Rios this fight. Brandon Rios has a durable chin. He did take some shots, but he didn't fight too wild and reckless and square himself up as much and kind of go crazy in there, because we would normally see him, get crazy, square himself up, and just go balls to the wall. He tried to fight a disciplined fight. He tried to listen to his new trainer, which he did. When he was telling him to throw the right hand, he threw the right hand. Telling him to jab, he jabbed. and it was a good effort and a good performance by Rios. Does this mean that he's going to be a top welterweight contender? No, but he's still a very entertaining fighter. Still has something left in the tank, and he proved it tonight that he's going to always be in some terrific fights. So maybe he could fight a guy like Omar Figueroa, who is scheduled to fight Robert Guerrero, or he could fight the winner there. He could fight Robert Guerrero. Um, I know there's a big rivalry between him and Victor Ortiz. They cannot stand each other, and that has been a fight a lot of fight fans have wanted to see for some time now. Although Victor Ortiz is past his best and really irrelevant, that would make for a good storyline because both of those guys, grew up in California. They really can't stand each other, and I think they could got a bone to pick with each other. So maybe that fight can happen. Who else? Maybe a Devin Alexander or a Louis Colossal fight, depending on if that fight is, materializes or not. I mean, so there's definitely some fights out there for Brandon Rios, and if he gets on a hot streak, beat some of the guys I just mentioned, maybe he can find himself in a title fight. So who knows? But it was a good performance. Brandon Rios wins via 7th round KO. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Also, turn on the notifications to get notified every time I upload a new video. Leave those comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought about Brandon Rios' performance and who would you like to see him face next. Follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Head over to Facebook. Smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.